Hello, I am Stephanie Joy, the attorney at All Things Social Security and Joy Disability Law. Your video is about to start. I just wanted to remind you that if you click the join button below, you can learn more about the memberships offered at a very affordable price that can give you a little more direct attorney answers to your questions. Have a great day and enjoy the video. Okay, so question came about today. If you take Social Security at 62, and that would mean when you say taking Social Security, that's referring to taking early retirement at 62. As you probably know, retirement under the Social Security system here in the US can be had anywhere between the ages of 62 and beyond. I'm not even going to say age 70. You could take it at any time between now and then, but if you failed to do so, you can take it after 70. Just don't expect to necessarily get it all the way back to when you could have taken it. There's going to be limited retro. Story for another day. Anyway, the question is, can you sign up for Social Security disability later? And yeah, they're not mutually exclusive. Now, if you take Social Security at 62 or at any time before your full retirement age, which for most people coming up at 67, late 66 is pushing to 67. If you take at any time before your full retirement age, you're going to be opting for a trade-off. You're going to be taking extra months of benefits because you're taking all those early months that nobody who waits till full retirement age takes. But in exchange, you're opting for each payment forever to be discounted by an amount that has been mathematically calculated. I don't know how to do it, but they actuarially, I'm sure, take a smidge off of every payment for each and every month that you took early. It's very small, but it adds up significantly. When I say it adds up, for instance, if you take it 62 versus 67, you're probably, and I know we did a big video on this comparing all the, in a real life scenario, comparing the differences if you waited from 62 to 65 to 67 to 70. It does add up between 62 and 70. It is the difference in a size of a benefit almost double if you wait till 70. I think it's in the 80s, but so almost double. In other words, almost 100% bigger. It might be 80 something percent bigger. I'm going to have to take another look and refresh myself. But anyway, and if you take something before 70, you have your full retirement age amount. And that's just like a little baseline, I suppose. Anything before that is discounted. Anything after that makes that full retirement age amount grow bigger. Now, if you take it 62, what is it relative to your age 67 or whatever your full retirement age is? It's about a 35% cut, I believe, still. So you're taking a permanent hit by taking the Social Security retirement early. There's many reasons people do it, good, bad, and ugly. And there's many reasons people wait. And there are many times either one of those scenarios can be regretful because we can't see the future, right? Okay, so if you take it at 62, as this person had asked, what about Social Security disability? Well, if you are disabled, either before 62 and therefore you decide to take it at 62, or you're not disabled, but you wanted to take it at 62, maybe you have plans, things you want to do, you can at any point file for Social Security disability. I would strongly suggest you don't wait too long after you stopped working to file for Social Security disability, because you will stop you will stop the credits from rolling in from paying in via your work taxes, and you will eventually not be insured for Social Security disability, but you will remain insured for the early retirement you took. So you could end up being stuck with just the early retirement amount if you sleep on your disability too long. It's not an incredibly short window you have. It can be. It really depends on your work history in the years leading up to becoming unable to work. or choosing not to work. Ironically, it might be you choose not to work because you're doing just fine and you have financial wherewithal elsewhere. And you're like, "Yeah, plus I'll get my early retirement, even though it's discounted. This is all good for me. I got plenty for the future, whatever, whatever." And then you haven't worked and then you become disabled. If that date you became disabled is after your disability insured status ran out, the one you never filed for because you weren't disabled, you're going to find yourself out of luck. So that would just be kind of an unlucky scenario. But it applies to everybody of any age, not even those close to or able to collect retirement. But you would file for Social Security disability, even if you have an early retirement case. And if you are found disabled, they go back to whatever date they find you disabled. They tack on the 5-month waiting period by and large, and that would be your first back benefit check or prospective, depending on where your dates line up. And if you're collecting early retirement on that day for that month, that is now going to flip to disability and it's going to be bolstered. They're going to owe you a little gap there that they didn't pay you because you were getting that discounted early retirement that is now converted to a disability payment. So that's a good thing. Obviously, you've just eliminated that early retirement or much of it that you took because everything's going to convert now to disability, which is akin to your full retirement amount. So I don't think anyone should sit and accept early retirement as their only recourse if they are disabled from working. If you ever need that to be reviewed for you, just call me or email me, either one. Just let me know that you wanted to discuss filing for early disability. You either have stopped working or you think you're going to have to soon stop working, or you've gone part-time and you have filed for early retirement, or you are thinking about filing for early retirement. Either one. It can be really hard to get representation on the Social Security disability claim simply because there's going to be a difficult fee generation coming out of it, because if you're already collecting early retirement, the only back benefits you're going to get are that little gap I was telling you about. But sometimes we do it. I can't speak for my colleagues. I don't know that they do it, but sometimes you just can't help yourself because it is a big difference for somebody to live on, particularly if they're not a wealthy retiree, to live on the age 62 amount that's discounted versus be able to get their full age 66, age 67 amount by going after that Social Security disability if the shoe fits. So we can't fill our entire caseload with those, but I do take a sizable amount. I just try to keep it a little tailored. So don't hesitate to reach out. But that's that. If you're taking a 62, yes, you absolutely can file for Social Security disability. And the sooner, the better. If you believe you are impaired, if you believe you can't do the job you were doing in the last 5 years, to me, that's enough for us to look at it because of some of the special rules. So definitely reach out. Okay. I will talk to you later. Bye, guys. And thank you, Carl. Bye.